1021 The X, Richmond's Rock Station, live out here at the X Chili Cook-Off 2012. Sitting here with the band Neon Trees. Why don't you guys go through and introduce yourselves?
I'm Tyler.
I'm Elaine.
I'm Chris.
And coming around the stretch, we got Brandon on the bass right here on the end. Right down here at Richmond.
That's right. We are at the racetrack.
You would be proud of this, Chris. Chris just had his Pee Wee Herman shirt on.
Really?
Yeah.
Pee-wee's the man. I actually had
That's
this.
amazing.
Somebody,
Look at
I'm
the
a
gang
loner,
signs.
Dottie.
Yeah, I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel.
I went to his Broadway show.
No joke.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Was it awesome?
Yeah.
I really want to get
Didn't you cry?
I think you teared up when you saw the
teared
play
up a little
place.
bit.
Was it just him?
No, it was like the whole. It was like Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Oh, no joke.
On Broadway.
Oh,
So
cool.
it was Cherry.
Cowboy
Yes.
Curtis.
Everyone was there. It was
Cowboy
great.
Chris.
Word of the day.
Awesome. Well, you guys, I'm glad you're here, man. X Chili Cook-Off. It's going to be a fun day.
Yeah.
You guys are hitting the stage for anybody who's still on their way out at 3:30. And let me ask you a question right off the bat, because I've seen this Buick commercial 30,000 times.
Of course.
You get paid for that?
Yes.
We got
Is it
paid
good?
a little bit. It's all right.
Well,
it's good.
Here's the here's what was so wonderful about that, and I'll just be perfectly honest for a second. So you have to license music, so they paid to use the song,
Right.
which is great. It's normal. But then we got to be in the commercial, so they paid us individually as actors.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But then the commercial edit turns out to be like a commercial for
trees.
Neon Trees.
So
You
they give
forget
us
it's
millions of dollars
a
in
car
free
commercial.
advertising.
Yeah,
So basically, we're indebted to Buick for a lifetime.
Yeah, this is rad.
Any free cars?
No,
No, free
I would
cars.
I would take one though.
Yeah,
When-
you would. Okay.
When
all
you
right.
ask if the money's good, any money is good in my
Right.
opinion.
Yeah,
like
right.
$5?
$5
Great.
is
Let's talk about
dope.
this economy, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, any dollars today are going to be great.
Tell
Yeah,
me
that's
about
right.
it. You guys are from Provo, Utah.
Yep.
What was the first time you realized that Neon Trees was going to happen? Where were you? Where were you
I
sitting?
think
We
in
were
our
in a-
minds
in a
because we're
shed.
In our minds from our first practice.
In a storage shed with metal walls, and it was so loud, mainly because of Elaine kicking ass on the drums.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah.
On real drums.
And then you guys played together, and you're like, "Oh, this is
Yeah,
it."
it was like 7 years ago, and then like 5 years ago, and then
I think,
we just kept-
I think
And-
in our minds it was always going to happen no matter what it was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and then all four of us with that in our minds got together and it was like, oh, now it's going to happen.
we didn't have like a main end goal, so all that being here in Richmond and having people want to see us play is rad.
Yeah.
to
Also,
us.
I have this uncanny gift sometimes to remember what people were wearing.
Uh-huh.
And on that first practice, I remember Tyler was wearing a matching like dark green polyester pants and a vest.
Awesome.
Look like Peter Pan.
Yeah. I hope you still
and
have
and that was just for band practice, and I was like, dude, this dude's for real.
This is our Peter Pan
It's
right
sweet.
here.
It's legit. He didn't look like Peter Pan though.
So let's see. Biggest favorite career moment so far? You said 7 years, man. When you look back, what's the thing that stands out?
Well, one of the things that's fresh in my mind because it just happened, but we performed on Ellen that's going to air Monday,
cool.
but we filmed it on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
So that was just,
It's
2
weird
days ago.
that like Ellen DeGeneres is a benchmark for bands now. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's like,
Well, she's picky.
She's
She's like
fun.
super selective, and she is so likable.
Yeah, when you guys showed up, let me ask you this, because you see Ellen, she looks like the most fun person on the planet.
Yeah.
You guys showed up. Is she really that person?
she's so rad.
really.
Yep.
Oh,
She
that's
looks
cool.
good.
And all the stuff that she says off camera, like to the audience,
Uh-huh.
is like even more genuine and sweet and likable than the stuff they show on
She's
camera.
like the Pope.
Or should be.
Should be the Pope.
I like her even more. And you guys now, give me a quick rundown of how the Neon Trees name came about, because I think it's interesting.
In high school, me and my friends hung out at our local In-N-Out Burger, but In-N-Out wasn't like a big chain at the time. It was pretty small West Coast thing, and so we'd hang out, and there were these neon tree lights, and we liked 80s bands, and we said, why don't people listen to the bands like those anymore? And so we just formed this fake 80s band and took pictures, and then when we needed a name, we kept that name because it sounded cool. But then when Brandon joined, like 10 years later, he told us that his dad actually was the one that installed those lights because his dad works for Yesco.
Right.
So his dad actually installed the lights that
neon
like I
lights.
hung like turn of events. I think the name's super stupid, but people like it and also think it's drug related.
I know, right? It's unfortunate.
I've seen those Neon Trees, man.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
But it's stuck. so
Put
it's
that
cool.
on the list with Green Day and Foo Fighters. and
Yeah,
Yes.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Coolest band you've opened for?
oh
Hmm.
man,
MCR were really cool people,
Yeah.
and they're a
MCR
great
as
band.
in Middle Class Red or My
no.
Chem?
My
They're
Chem.
one of my
Romance.
favorites.
yeah, we did their North American tour last year, and they're the most genuine people. We'll still run into them out, and like, it feels like we're friends, and I don't know, it's really nice. And I think they've done the mainstream rock thing right. Like they've kept their integrity and an art sense, but
Right.
still maintained being a huge band. So
Absolutely,
they were
man.
rad.
New album?
Yeah.
Out April 17th.
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
Super soon.
Picture show.
You
I
got-
think some kids have already pre-ordered it, and it's already arrived at their door.
Really? How cool.
And then my manager texted me with a picture, and it's on sale in Hoboken, New Jersey already at a
Really?
record store.
That's so weird.
I just want to go to a place
How did
called
that happen?
Hoboken.
Yeah,
I've heard about it.
it's
Yeah,
creepy.
right. All right, you guys, you can follow the Neon Trees on Twitter all day at Neon Trees. I thank you guys for swinging by,
Thank
and we
you
look
for
forward to
having
the
us.
show, man.
Thanks,
Great
man.
to meet you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Rad.
Nice to meet you.